When the Lord gave this particular prophecy, many say, will this really happen? But you can see it happening now. When the Lord asked me to give this particular prophecy, many were asking, will this ever happen? You can see it happening already. In the year 2023, 2024, crossover night, there were a series of prophecies that the Lord asked me to give. And one of them was this, that I see a division in NATO, that they will no longer be having one mouth. It means separate mouths. That is confusion in NATO.
Pray for NATO and your enemy, because many things to begin to expose. Hallelujah. Yes, among them. Many things, many hidden things to begin to expose. Pray for them. They have always been like this. But I begin to see situation. One mouth. That one mouth again. This one will say this. This one I want to say this too. Pray. Because if the head is attacked, there will be attack everywhere. Pray for that. Hallelujah.
You can see what is happening now. If you have not seen, you can watch from you can see what is happening now. Let's just watch before we come back.
Despite decades of cooperation fueled by NATO, a report from NBC News finds that President Trump is considering something that's never been considered before, ending the United States' history of having a four-star general oversee NATO military operations. This prompted the Republican chairs of the House and Senate Armed Services Committees to put out a statement calling on the Trump administration not to make any strategic decisions like this unilaterally.
We have several countries, especially now, with a lot on the line, and they have already been meeting sort of unilaterally, as it were, away from the United States, talking about how they are going to be more involved in the NATO alliance, in a European alliance, if they are going to put together some sort of force that would police any kind of ceasefire, if there is a ceasefire arranged in Ukraine. So those discussions are already taking place, but it will be interesting to see exactly how they leverage that and how comfortable they're going to be not having, in theory, a U.S. general in charge of that alliance.
My first recommendation, with all respect to Brussels, is move the NATO headquarters somewhere else. I mean it seriously, because one of the worst parts of European policy right now is a complete confusion of Europe and NATO. Europe is much better than NATO. In my opinion, NATO isn't even needed anymore. I would have ended it in 1991 because the U.S. viewed it as an instrument of hegemony, not as a defense against Russia. It continued afterwards. But the confusion of NATO and Europe is deadly.
Now, you have seen for yourself. NATO now is divided. They no longer have one man. One of their greatest alliance, which is the United States, is saying another thing. The European Union is saying another thing. You can see what is happening now in NATO. When the Lord speaks, the wise listen. We as prophet of God, we prophesy to pass the mind and the will of God to the people, because we know that prayers can avert and can change things. So let's keep praying and praying for NATO. Let's keep praying for them. Let's keep praying for them, because more is coming. More is coming. So let's keep praying for them.